Today I'm going to do a reading of one of my favorite books, Finn Throws a Fit. It's by David Elliott and illustrated by Timothy Basil Ering. And it's a great story that I think we can all identify with. And it also corresponds quite well to the self-regulation story about flipping our lids and what that looks like, sometimes for the people around us. How can it affect the people around us? It can also start a conversation about fair and unfair in terms of our response and our need for resiliency. Finn throws a fit. Finn likes peaches, usually. But today, Finn doesn't like peaches. Today, Finn doesn't like anything. Today, Finn is cranky. Anything could happen. Uh-oh, thunder in the nursery. Lightning in the kitchen. Finn throws a fit. He cries. The house floods. He screams, "Look out! Avalanche!" He kicks. An earthquake shakes the world. Tidal waves sweep through the living room. Hurricanes rage in the dining room. Blizzards blow in the bathroom. The fit goes on and on. It lasts until it doesn't. The waters dry up, the winds die down, the snow melts. What was wrong with him anyway? He'd like those peaches now, please. Yeah, in this story, I just want to be really careful to remind everyone that we can read it through a lens of compliance, or we can read it through a lens of self-regulation. And when I look at this book through a lens of self-regulation, I think about the conversation that, we flip our lids, and we can flip our lids in ways that, really have an effect on the people around us. And how can we figure out what will help us in that moment? So I remember in the talk on self-regulation, I spoke about solving that problem in our blue brain. So once we're all better, having that conversation without judgment and blame, without anger, without evaluation, but rather saying, "Hey, we had a fit. You had a fit, and that's okay. I love you all the time, even when you have a fit." Or I understand as a teacher, that you had some really big feelings that came out in the form of a hurricane. What do we want to do next time when you feel these feelings coming? Do you remember what happened before the fit? Or what can we do when you're in that state? What can I do to help protect you, the people around you, your favorite toy from getting smashed, your beautiful artwork from getting ripped? Having those conversations helps us to build resiliency. This is not permissiveness. This is seeing our children and ourselves through a lens of self-regulation, understanding that we're going to have big feelings. How can we have those big feelings in ways that respect other people, respect ourselves, show compassion for other people, show compassion for ourselves? How can we take care of ourselves when we have a limbic response and we're in that fight, flight, freeze, or faint state? Um, and I think Finn throws a fit is a really beautiful illustration. I mean that literally and figuratively. You know, Finn had a fit, but in the end, look at the look on his parents' faces, right? They still love him, but it was really hard on them, when they were in the middle of these storms. Even the dog goes outside to get away from it, but they never leave. The parents are always in the room with him by his side, sitting with him in his discomfort. But how can we have that discomfort in ways that are loving and safe? There's a lot of beautiful conversations to be had with this book, and I highly recommend it.